welcome to Ace TV. Now this is episode 1. Ace TV sounds a bit like Star Wars.
And it has been attempted several times because we keep getting the fit of giggles.
If you saw the trailer earlier in the week. Yeah.
You would have, yeah.
Yeah,
We'll move on. Anyways, welcome to episode 1. I'm Anita.
I'm Mark, and we are Ace Early Years. There are a few sort of secret extra people.
We have some secret people behind the scenes.
And we might sneak them in if we can convince them to be part of it. But we are Ace Early Years. We are 2 EYFS teachers from Somerset, and we love sharing our ideas and what we've been doing in class.
And our practice, because it's really good professional development to share and to gather ideas from each other. So this week, we're going to do it weekly.
I'm so sorry, I just need caffeine. It's the end of the day.
It's a Friday afternoon. It's 5 to 4, and we've had quite a day, haven't we? But we have still got time to make this episode. So this week, or that's if we're going to make them weekly, this episode we want to focus on something that's been a real success here in Ace Early Years, and that is
Super Sentences! Mrs. Curtis, why do we do super sentences?
I don't know. Mark, why do we do super sentences?
I don't really know. I don't really know why you answered it like it's a joke.
Because I really don't want to be called Mrs. Curtis now. The clock's gone by.
Sorry.
Time out. I've clocked out.
Beefy. Why do we do... You can explain that, Nick, though. No, we won't. That's not good.
So, why do we do super sentences? Why did we start super sentences? It's something we started last year.
Last year, around this time last year, we were thinking more about how to get our cohort of children writing. Because they were doing really well with their phonics, but extended writing in sentences was becoming, well, not a problem, but it wasn't clicking, it wasn't just automatic. And we realised, we weren't systematically sitting and teaching about how to do sentences. We had quite a boy-heavy cohort.
Really boy-heavy cohort who, the usual boy-heavy cohort, wanting to race around, run around, pretending to be superheroes, wanting to be outside all day long, running up and down the patio, things like that. So we wanted to have a hook for those boys. We wanted them to get excited and enthused about writing, which is how we came up with the plan of introducing super sentences. We're going to show you what the incentive was in just a short while. But first of all, we want to explain to you how we set up super sentences and how it progresses as the children get more familiar with it. So, we're going to have to go back a little bit. I'm hoping you can still see us, to the whiteboard. Here we have devised a series of slides progressing from very, very simple word level work, and progressively getting harder as the weeks and the term moves on. So,
the way it works is the children come in and sit down. They start with a green level, so to speak.
This one here.
They complete the green one, and then they have a go at the orange one. And if they manage to do that in the time, they have a go at the red one as well. And you can see, obviously, it builds to sentences. Throughout the year, as they get better, they're not just words, they are actually sentence starters to complete. And there are, at the end of last year, we ended up with 3 sentence starters that the children copied and then finished in their own words.
And also this will start to give the children the idea of how we build a sentence using those starters, those describing words, and of course at the end we have the finished sentence, which introduces the capital letter, ending in a full stop, and we've actually put the extra lines in so that the children can see, using their lined whiteboards, that actually that's what the letter looks like sitting on the line, whether they are sitting on the line, whether they are ascenders, descenders. The children start right from day 1 getting a real understanding of how those letters look on a line. So, we're going to come back. It doesn't really matter what colour you use for sharing the 3 levels.
You could use numbers, you could use stars.
You could use emojis, smiley faces, There are several things. We just chose the colours for traffic lights, and it wasn't meant for red to be stop. We wanted the red to be the challenge, green for go. Everybody could access it. That's the part of Super Sentences we want everyone to have a go of. So green for go.
So, we do our Super Sentences in the morning. The children come in at 9:15, that's the time that they can come into the classroom. Parents bring them in, they help them pop their things away if they want to, or the children are really getting independent.
Very independent.
The children say goodbye, they grab their boards and their pens and they sit down on the carpet to have a go at the sentences. Now, I forgot to say, they do their self-registration as well before they sit down. We then do the official register, and between us and our TA, we are overseeing their writing and we are giving reminders, hints and tips. This week we've been especially focusing on the F and how it hooks under the line, for example.
And also we've been concentrating with the children on trying to bring those letters that are really huge all down so that the letters are the same size on the line. And I have to say, having this focus, really, really, really big focus, every morning, we're beginning to reap the benefits.
So,
hello, Mr. Priestley.
Mr. Priestley's going to be, you have to come in, we're filming now, we're not stopping. Come in and say hello. Come and say hello. And you are now going to be on
and say hello to Ace earlier. We're doing Ace videos.
This is Ollie. You might have to. I'm going to see whether we've cut his head off. Yeah, they can't see you, which might be just as well. That's better. There he is. That's Mr. Priestley. Ollie is our deputy, or one of our deputies. We're lucky enough to have two.
Yes.
Are you going home now?
I am, but can you both make me a cup of tea before I go?
Unlikely.
Shocking.
Speaking of which, great that he's going. It's 4 o'clock. That is perfect for our ACE resolution, which is
leaving work early on a Friday.
Yeah, that good work-life balance. Right.
Anyway, so
Super Sentences then happens every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't know why I'm telling you the days. You know what they are, but
and it stays the same.
Yes, absolutely.
Every day.
And that way, the children know what's coming. They are used to. By Thursday they think, I know these, and some of the children have already been able to write some of the sentences, some of the words, without having to look up and down. Speaking of looking up and down, we know some of the children struggle with that memory, that short-term memory of looking up, remembering, looking down and writing. So we print off a few of them.
A screenshot of the board, and we have them readily available on a table, just to help support those children that do find it difficult from up and down and remembering.
And often they're the children that just maybe need an extra bit of adult support anyway. So they might stay at the table with us or the TA just for extra support. On Friday, getting back to this incentive.
Very, very exciting.
Friday, the children know we pick two. We're picking two. You could pick more if you want to. You could pick one. That's what we did last year. We picked two Super Sentence Writers of the Week. And
watch.
We're still here.
We are still here. We haven't gone.
They get to wear the wonderful capes.
Woo! And they get to wear these superhero capes for the whole day. We just take them off for lunch times because we wouldn't want anything unsavoury on there.
And playtimes.
And playtimes. And the nice thing about this is that the children who see the person with the cape go and congratulate them. We really do celebrate the winners of the week by their hard work, their commitment, their beautiful writing, and for some children it's not all about finishing all 3 sentences. We're really looking for that perseverance, that really trying, never giving up.
And also that challenging, and we use that word challenge, but personal challenge. So is it something that they've really challenged themselves with to do better? Might just be their handwriting and they've really improved it. As Anita said, we talk to all the children, we say it's not a race and it's not about being perfect, it's about trying hard and trying to remember all those things, because writing is a real juggle of things to remember all at once. And what Super Sentences does is it removes the very hard bit of what do I want to write.
And so really, each week it will change. We started off at the very beginning just using a simple CVC word of dog. And the next one was and then the dog is big, and then the dog is big and black. Because we want it to be accessible to all the children in our class, and we want them to feel like they have achieved and succeeded. So when we've chosen our super sentence writer,
yes, we take photos.
They have a photo which we make into a door poster, which goes on our classroom doors. So any visitors, anybody going past can see who our super sentence writers of the week are.
And of course, we're lucky, we're lucky to have staff. That's not what we don't have staff. We don't have staff ourselves. We have staff for us. It's like having a servant. No, what I meant was we're lucky to have really supportive staff. So when our children go, for example, to the Friday assembly, they're still wearing their capes. So the other staff are saying, oh, I see you're the super sentence writer of the week. Well done, you must have been using fantastic capital letters, full stop. So it really, really works.
And really, the children, you can see them standing tall, just like superheroes. And we actually have children rushing in the morning. They want to get here early. They want to start straight away. And I have to say, the classroom, the first thing in the morning, you could hear a pin drop.
Absolutely.
An absolute pin drop.
Which is just such a fab way to start the day, really calm. Now, we send the photo home.
Yep, photo goes in the homeschool contact book.
And we tweet it on our secure Twitter feed for the parents to see, those parents that are following us, and we put it on our website as well.
And we also have a whole school book of excellence where any children that have achieved great things throughout the week, or it could be for anything little, we also pop their names in there. So in assembly on a Monday, they'll get a big sticker by the head teacher. So there's big stakes. There are high stakes in this super sentence writing.
Now, if we show you some examples, here's a couple of examples. This is from from the first week. Well, no, definitely the first week of doing it. I think that's like the second day. And here's another one. So you can see dog is big, the one that Anita talked about.
And then we've moved on to this week. We've actually introduced some digraphs in, and also tricky words, or words that incite words, and we've actually extended the sentences. And this is just some of the quality that we're getting, and it's not just a few children. We're talking about a whole class of children providing us with this quality of writing.
And also quantity as well, because we found by the end of reception, you need them to write a lot, and some of the children just didn't have the stamina, even if they had the ability. So we found super sentences really works for that.
So we hope this has been a good idea for you.
I know I'd like to say that we've spoken very quickly and gone blah, 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 and we're doing that for time, but anyone that knows this, we're actually just like that normally. It's like full on.
A whirlwind. Please do get in contact with us. Let us know if you decide to take on super sentences, if you've tried it, what successes you've had. We'd really love to hear, or any questions.
Check out our website, which is aceearlyyears.com. Find us on Facebook. You can just search for Ace Early Years. Pinterest, Twitter, Instagram.
And YouTube, of course.
Oh, yes.
This is where our Ace channel is,
TV.
and we will be popping all of our Ace TV episodes straight on there.
If you've got something you'd like us to talk about, if you've got a question, I can't promise we're going to come up with the correct answer, but that's what Ace Early Years is all about. It's not about having the right answer, It's about asking enough people. We'll ask you and see if other people have got good answers. We'll share your ideas as well, please. So think of it a bit like, if you're old enough, do you remember the broom cupboard on CBBC?
Oh, Gordon the Gopher and Philip Schofield.
I'm Philip Schofield.
Silver Fox.
That's me.
Well, what am I then? Gordon the Gopher?
Hang on. Anyway,
time for us to go. We want to finish work early on a Friday. It's 4:10. But thank you for watching, and please do let us know what you think.
Subscribe, like, get in touch. Bye.
Oh my God, that was the next.